morning. Hey, good morning everybody. This is Organic Dairyman. Today is Friday, November 9th, I believe. I believe it's the 9th today. I don't know, all the days. No, it's the 8th. It's the 8th today, so yes, it is the 8th. Man, the time just flies by. But anyways, yes, I am milking alone again today, right now. Well, my brother did help start milking, but anyways, what is going on here today? Well, today, other than the fact that I'm milking alone, but anyways, today my brother, he is gonna go and down to Willmar, Minnesota to meet the guy that we're gonna rent, or we're gonna get the roller miller from, that we're gonna use to roller mill the corn that's gonna go into the bagger. But he has to make two separate trips. He'll have to go down tomorrow and get the bagger. But the good thing is, at least this bagger, it's the last time that we will have to get this bagger, because you know we plan on buying the bagger. So we buy the bagger from the guy, this guy won't ever have to worry about getting it again. So at least when we're done, we just have to take the roller miller back, or meet him part way. But like I said, this guy that we rent, he's gonna bring it to Willmar. So my brother, he's on his way there right now to go get it. I'm gonna finish up this job, and then keep working with the feeding chores here, and try to work on the combine some more, and keep getting that thing ready to go. And then what else? Oh yeah, and my cousin, he's gonna bring over some more corn, probably maybe 3 more loads, and he'll be done with the corn. And then we got to go level the bin out, just so that it dries evenly. We turn the, obviously you saw me turn the fan on the burner on. You know, that's just to get it started, you know, warm it up, the corn on the bottom, just start that process. So, but yeah. And there's everybody's favorite cat, Sylvester. Sylvester's hanging out. He's getting kind of antsy. He wants his milk. They're hungry for milk this morning. But anyway, so that's what's going on around here today. Just gonna get the milking done, and then we'll see what transpires for the rest of the day. Hey everybody, it's Steven. I had to run an errand today and pick up the roller mill. I'm over here in Willmar, Minnesota, and we're going to be doing some high moisture corn. So I thought I'd just get a little clip here at Lang Egg Systems in Willmar. So here we are. There's the roller mill, and then tomorrow I got to come back and pick up the bagger there. So here's the store. All right, bye. Okay, I guess you saw me. I got the cows let out. I actually had to finish measuring out some stuff up here because I didn't get a chance to get it all done before we had to milk. My brother had to go. So yeah, I need to get my sunglasses. I keep forgetting to get those. Anyways, I know there's people that are wondering, like drying corn down for my cousin, how we're gonna charge, you know. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep track of, we have the kilowatt hours on here. Actually, I do have an app on my phone that's tied to the farm, and it will, I can find it here, but it will tell us, it will keep track of the daily usage of our kilowatt hours And so we're just gonna keep track of that. Basically, we know what they charge us per kilowatt hour. If it shows up here on my app, I'm waiting for the information to load. Okay, so yeah, that shows like our daily usage. It charts it out. It's obviously Friday. It hasn't shown anything yet, but you know, it graphs it out. So obviously we'll know, and it will yeah, that's kind of how we're going to keep track of the electricity part of it. So, and like with the obviously like the propane and stuff like that, we're going to whatever the propane costs are, that's what we you know, whatever it costs us to fill the propane tank up, that's what we'll charge our cousin. And like I say, we'll keep track of the electricity, and obviously a little bit of labor charges there too, because there's some labor involved. So you know, that's just the way it is. So just basically we'll probably make a little bit of money on it, but we won't make much, you know, but just to cover some of our, like I say, our labor, a little labor cost too, because we're providing, we're helping them out. So, and it's like I say, it takes us time to deal with it. Anyways, I'm gonna grab my sunglasses here, and I'm gonna go and head out and work at the feeding shed. My brother's not back yet. Hey little guy, what you doing? You headed someplace? Huh? Sylvester is the gatekeeper today, or the gate watcher. Let's see if he keeps the heifers in. Like Sylvester, he just likes being the gatekeeper today. Okay, I got the feed running on to the feeder wagon, as you can see, and my brother got back. I don't know how long ago it was with the it's probably about an hour ago now. He had to go to town for something else, but I know he took the other camera along, so I don't know if he got any footage of it yet, but if he explained in the video or not, if he did any video footage or not, but of this thing. But pretty much how this thing works is, I know there's some people that say, well, why don't you just use your feed mill, your grinder mixer. Well, the thing about this, what makes this unique, is you only need one tractor. If you use a feed grinder, you gotta have two tractors. This one you only need one. You put your main tractor in the front, the drive shaft, and this thing runs clear through the back, and then on the back you have a nice little PTO shaft here that you hook up to your bagger, and your bagger hooks up right there, a hitch for your bagger right there. And then you got the swing hopper here to unload your corn into with a gravity box. It works really slick, really nice, and that's why we're going to use this and not our feed grinder. And not only that, it saves on wear and tear on our feed grinder, and that's a lot of corn to grind at one time with it. So this way we don't have to worry about grinding corn all winter for the cows, or even for the bred heifers. We'll have to grind a little bit for like the calves, but it won't be much. So that's why we're gonna use that. Okay, I gotta water the heifers. Before I water the heifers, I gotta put this banjo fitting on here. Yes, they call it a banjo. If you don't believe me, banjo. Yeah, so I had to, the other night we had to replace this hose here because this other hose is, you know, it's not in very good shape. So I gotta go down there and put this banjo fitting on the other garden hose because I didn't get it put on there last night, or the other night. This time of the year it's really frustrating doing this because we have to blow the hose out every time after we use it. It's been so cold the last 2 nights we couldn't even use the float. There's a float on that tank. If the water ran through the line too slow, it would freeze up. So we had to leave it off. And someday we want to put a water tank in between the cow's lot and the heifer's lot. Not a water tank, a water fountain. So that way we don't have to deal with this problem. But someday we will. I always say that, someday. And yeah, so I gotta hook that up and get those guys some water. Oh, there goes the sun. It just seems like this time of year, the day goes by so fast. I mean, at least the sunlight hours go by so fast. Yeah, it's only gonna keep getting shorter. I don't know how people do it way up north. I don't know how they do it way up there in Alaska. But anyways, I'm gonna work in the combine here. I need to blow out the radiator, blow off some dust on the engine, and just do a little bit of greasing on it. And then the thing will be ready to go. I just have to obviously we got to get the corn head hooked up and look that over. We got to move some stuff out of the hay shed, but we're probably not gonna do that tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow's Saturday already. Well, it's the weekend already. Man, I tell you, time flies so fast. This is why it's important to make sure you blow out your radiator and your oil cooler after your combine soybeans. In the same way, on the engine, you get a lot of dust and stuff in the engine, especially around the engine exhaust, so you don't start a fire. But that thing ain't gonna stay up. Boom. Oh, yep, like I said, I'm gonna get this blown off. I did forget to mention here in a little bit too, my cousin, he's gonna be coming over, and he's gonna put the last of the corn in the bin, and then he's gonna help us level out the corn in there. So yep, so anyways, let's get this. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to turn the air on. Okay, everybody, I am sitting in the combine, and whoa, do I look big in that, in the reflection over there? Can you see that? Wow, do I look huge? Wow. Anyways, I've been still trying to go over that, figure out what is by looking through the schematics. Well, first I was trying to figure out this thing over here with the relation to the controlling the fan speed back there, because I've been having trouble with that. It quit working, and you know, everything that I can tell up here, it should be juice going back to the switch or back to the motor. But there's one more test I could do back there, but I need my brother to do it. I need to check to make sure there's juice coming both ways, but I don't know. I've been reading through this or looking through it, but let's see here. Where is let's switch. You know, where is that again? Show some relay switches. Automatic fan speed, rotor speed, right here. Right here. When you get down here, it goes through the connector, comes out, And it is like, I kind of lose track of it. I gotta look at it closer here, but yeah, looks complicated, doesn't it? But there's somewhere, I don't know. There's some place that it just cannot. There has to be a break in the circuit someplace. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh, this thing is driving me bonkers, I tell you. But anyways, I'm gonna look at this a little bit more, and then I'm still waiting for my cousins. They came over and unloaded one load. They got one more load to come over, and then they're gonna still level that thing out. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyways, I'm gonna keep racking my brains out on this for just a little bit longer until I can't take it anymore. Well, we got the bin all leveled out. That's how much corn is in here. Yep, it's all done. Now I just gotta wait for it to dry down. Okay, we're done with everything for the day. And yep, the chores are done. The corn is drying down in that bin out there. There's definitely moisture coming out of there. You could see the water dripping down the roof and on the outside around the edges. So, but anyway, one thing I did get in the mail here today. I got the pedal for the silo unloader. So, whoops. Let me set you guys here. I can't do this one-handed. I sent all the hardware. So that's what it looks like. I think it's got some meat to it. Kind of heavy. So yeah. Got the bill for it too. How much is that little guy? Ooh. With everything on there, it's $99.08. Oh boy. So I gotta pay that. Yep. More money. So anyways too, with that combine, I've been thinking, I think what maybe could be wrong with that combine is, like with that cleaning fan, or the cleaning fan motor, why it ain't working. I think it's where the pin comes out of the cab and goes to the back, one of those plug-in deals. I think, maybe it's right there as a connection issue. So I think what I'll do is find the pin that has those wires in there. I'm going to take it loose and look at it, examine it, and it goes, that could be the problem. That's the only other thing it could be. It's just like, it's a connection issue. That's all it boils down to, is a connection issue. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check that out here, maybe tomorrow, Saturday. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I know my brother, he has to go back and get the bagger Saturday here, or tomorrow. It is tomorrow. It's after midnight. So I know I got a few things to do with the combine. Just do a little greasing on it yet, and then they'll be good to go. And if I could figure out that fan thing, it's not a huge deal, but other than that, we just got to get some stuff out of the hay shed so we get the corn head hooked up. We'll be ready to go. So hopefully next week we could do some of this high moisture corn and stuff, and maybe get some other corn combine, do both. If my other cousin, his corn gets dried down, we can get some of our corn in the bin. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm ready for bed, so Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to rate or whatever. Just hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. Like I say, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a good night. Take care, and I'll catch you later.